4-5, everybody in the country, mom, let's ride to the liquor store and never told you.
So to give you an idea on how long it's been since the last time we did a recording session, I may or may not have just decided that I like this game. I'm just going to play a lot.
Yeah, fair. Understandable.
So my controls are a little different than what I was using last time, so there's not going to be as many connect the Wii remote nonsense things. As it occurred to me that I could just...
Not use a Wii remote.
Yeah, I figured there's a way I could just make the controls work normally.
I understand.
How's what the fuck's going on? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I am here.
Okay.
It is me, Hauser. I am here to tell you, help you with your building projects, yes.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I know what's going on.
Do you?
Yeah, it was the end of a day.
Yeah.
Alright. So I'm pretty sure in this session we're going to end up fighting the first boss.
Real boss? I thought we fought a few bosses.
First real boss.
I see.
We're going to be facing off the fearsome Ani King.
Oh, right.
Also, look, cheese.
Cheese.
This game is a real thing for
So,
rats.
I don't know what the voice was. I can't remember for the life of me. I'm sorry.
It was like Transylvanian.
Hello, sir. No. God damn it. My throat is in.
Yes, sir.
Don't worry, he's not going to be speaking for a bit.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh yeah, like a lot of people died last time, too. I remember that. It was fun. Cause yeah, like, I ran through the forest and all that. And got reckless and made a lot of people die. I remember. We'll just make some new soldiers, who cares? Should I bother? Yeah, 3's the meta. May as well do it now. So yeah, generally 3 animal hunters is the good amount to have. Also, the others aren't here because,
Yeah, it's okay.
just for posterity's effective. Any of all 0 people who are watching.
Yeah. I also love the animations. I will say just how absolutely stupid they look.
Oh yeah, no, it's great.
Yeah.
Just get used to hearing, yes sir, yeah. Constantly, it never ends. Did I explore up here? Yes, I did. I don't know who pointed out, but that purse can only be opened by a certain class that we do not have access to. Well, we have access to actually unlocking it, but we don't have the money for them. So that giant fuck-off log is why you need lumberjacks.
Yeah, makes sense.
like, specifically just to advance in the game, you need them.
Yeah. Holy fuck. What is this anime-ass bullshit?
Lumberjacks are always the best at chopping down trees.
I mean, yes, but like...
Is that not how real lumberjacks chop down trees?
I don't know. I have to go ask a real lumberjack.
They just go full Sailor Moon?
Oh, this is spooky. Oh no, we're
Welcome
in the
to
spooky zone.
the home of the Anis, where stuff like that happens all the goddamn time.
Reach for the coal. Thanks, I hate it.
So yeah. Many of these places now, Anis are going to be lobbing shit at us. Which is why we have the animal hunters. They'll even shoot down the things that are flying at them, which is pretty useful. The jerk is here, the jerk is here. A Pokolo Jerko, you're all stupid. Thank you, Ani King.
Thank you for your wise words.
So this is Dark Valley. So look at those giant rocks.
Sure, giant rocks.
I sure do wonder if we're gonna get a rock-based lumberjack.
I wonder.
What could some sort of creature like that be?
I don't know. I feel like the role would be pretty minor.
He's being, well, being epic, Lynn. Being very epic.
Is that what we call making bad puns nowadays? Epic.
It's what I call things I don't like, so yeah.
Fair enough.
See, basically, the vases in here mostly give, you know, small miscellaneous items. Or arrows, which is the main reason you bother breaking them. Because on the bright side, these Anis stay dead, but you're going to run out of arrows if you bother doing this the safe way. You know? And their accuracy leaves something to be desired. So you're most likely going to end up blowing through them. Almost certainly. Also these things.
Yeah. Are they on like... They're on like fucking poker.
It's Ani Hopper.
I hate it.
They'll charge at you or hop off and swing their pogo stick at you. They're pretty threatless. Hey, look, it's that former boss.
Oh, look.
Strategy is pretty much the same. Just be careful. Also, this, you can see there's smoke's coming out of this crack. It's actually a hot spring.
Oh.
Nice little spot to heal you.
Oh, I see. So it's Mother 3.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
It never ends. Already? How much HP did that person have?
Oh
2?
my god. You're fucking dead.
Yeah, because things still only deal 1 damage right now. You probably guess what this guy's going to do.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they just throw anything.
This bitch found the power bracelets. What the fuck?
Whey! So yeah, as you can see, we're about to run out of arrows. Also, sometimes whenever they break a vase, they consider it good enough and run back like they killed an enemy. Very weird bug. Yeah, we don't have enough to actually keep going. So let's use a very useful feature. If I can remember what button that is. There it is. You refill your arrows whenever you re-enter town. And while we're here, you have an inventory limit to how many things you can pick up, so, you know, whenever you have the opportunity, cash in.
Yeah. Seems fine.
And we'll just grab another person to replace who got murked. And I guess we may as well let them go for a trip in the big hot springs just to heal them up. They don't need it or deserve it, but you know. You have to pretend you care about your subjects sometimes. Sometimes. I'm not thinking about anything crazy like giving them rights or anything. Oh god, no.
Who would ever do that?
No fool.
Don't mind me, I'm
Also,
listening to Greenlandic music in the background while watching you play.
fair. Also, whenever it becomes sunset, it starts playing that. No, that the music cuts out and it starts playing that sound effect.
Yeah.
The cacawing.
So I found a website called Radio Garden, where it's basically a big map of the Earth, and you can like actual live radio stations, like based off of geographic locations, and then pull them up and play what's ever playing. So I'm just listening to whatever's playing in Newark, Greenland right now, and it's Danish pop. So yeah.
Oh no, not Depop.
Oh god, it's Radio Perga out of Eastern Russia. Oh, I didn't look. Fuck.
Russia said no.
Russia said no. It's playing in South Korea, right? It's gospel music? What the fuck? In South Korea?
I see.
Radio Wow. What the fuck? The ads are in English? I mean, I guess that makes sense. I knew it was like...
So this is what I mean by areas generally want you to have the right class for the situation. Like, this would kind of fucking suck if you didn't bother bringing animal hunters, you know?
Yeah. They're playing Johnny Cash in the middle of Australia. Like, Central Australia.
That sounds about right, actually. Australia's basically Fallout New Vegas.
Okay, can you pause the recording for a second? You need to hear this right now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you need to hear this right now.
Restarted. That was an experience I hope I never have to experience again. Also, we're nearly at the boss.
So, shoutouts to Nome, Alaska for having the gall to name their radio station, like, their radio station ID IC.
Oh, evil. Also, look at this bizarre thing.
That is a bizarre thing.
It's the Anion ring.
Anion ring.
These things are strange. Proceed a soldier into him. It does not work.
Yeah. It's invincible.
As long as they are circling something, they are invulnerable to
That
conventional attacks.
Weird.
The solution? Break whatever they are surrounding.
Just don't accidentally hit them.
Yeah, just everything you can do to avoid hitting them. I believe arrows can work on them right now, but eh.
Not worth it.
Yeah, normally you don't have that luck. But the instant the rocky surrounding disappears, he becomes normal. And just has the generic Ani charge loop stuff. And he was guarding something very important. Another hot spring, right next to the boss. How considerate.
Oh, it's quite nice. Can you put the king in the hot spring?
Yes. But right now he refuses because he doesn't, you know, need healing.
Yeah.
So we have a sign and a very weird poster. The sign... Aw, you came all the way here, stupid. Fine, bring it on. And... God Memo. Strategy for Ani King. Do you see what the game's trying to tell you?
Oh, it's from God.
It's from God.
Hi, God.
Just beat the Ani King to win. He'll be throwing pots and rocks left and right, so be sure not to get hit. If you have citizens with jobs that can shoot down flying objects, it'll make this battle all the easier.
Thanks, God. Good tip.
So yes, for every boss, there's a letter and a memo on how to defeat them.
From God. You know.
So, ordinarily, I'd say, you know, okay, so we're at the boss, we want to turn around, go save for the day and all that, right?
Right.
Not necessary. This game does something nice. Whenever you're in a major boss fight like this, if the king dies, you just to restart right there.
Oh, that's good.
So if a fight goes extremely poorly, it might be worth killing yourself just to, you know, get a better try. Look at their culture.
Good gold. Wait, did he just say I'm you and you're me?
Yes.
What's this fucking Persona 1 opening I said? This is the dumbest shit imaginable.
It's great. So this is the very first boss of the game, who's actually pretty fucking tough.
Let's see.
Lumberjacks are very nice to get and just help free up more arena space. As you may notice, he is very accurate with his shots, unlike his normal brethren. It's also a good idea to just chop over here just for the sake of knocking out that jerk. But yeah, early on, just focus on knocking stuff out and just avoiding. Whenever he does that, back off. He throws it extremely accurately when he does that.
Abnormally fast.
Yeah. So the trick of this fight is... Oh.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And notice how whenever you're moving, your guys trail up behind you. There's also a healing spot in the boss arena, which is quite nice.
That's interesting.
Whenever he's about to grab something, he'll start to shake you off. And you can make him bonk himself in the head.
Nice. Holy fuck.
You can do a lot of damage with that.
Holy, what the fuck?
This is the first boss. Bosses
Why?
in this game are actually very tough.
Yeah, I noticed because he just let loose a fucking nuclear explosion.
I believe that one doesn't actually hurt you,
Uh,
which is lucky. The timing to make him actually hurt himself is actually very sharp. Yeah, like it was just shoving me away, it wasn't actually going to do anything. As you saw, that is pretty difficult timing to get exact.
yeah, I can see that.
But once you get the timing, and you know
He gets her
know how to deal with this guy, he's not that bad. Doing this without the strategy, however, is torture. Don't do what I did my first time playing this game. Do this strat. Uh-oh. Fuck it, face tank. It won't hit any of your buddies if you make it hit the king specifically, which can come in handy. But yeah, you have to do that little sweep turn at the end to make him actually, you know, miss. He's being a dick.
Yeah! swear to God, if there's one thing I'm gonna remember from this game, it's gonna be like the endless like
Yells.
yeah.
Alright, I think we're done.
God.
No deaths.
Nice.
Yeah, you can definitely see how that fight could get out of hand fast. So Anakin's actually kind of weird. He's the only major boss in the game not to have a death cutscene.
He just leaves.
Yeah, all the others have finishers, but he just runs.
That is.
So we get the golden treasure. Whenever you beat a boss, you get their private treasure, which is a lot of money, and this strange pink vase. What could be in it?
Are y'all doing anything important?
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay, hi recording. Y'all want to hear about Tarliny?
Tannis, no, not now.
Not now.
How important?
It's pretty. What the fuck is happening?
Well, we rescued Princess Apricot.
What the fuck? The kid's like 8.
Is that Sonya Nevermind?
Why is Sonya Nevermind dating an 8-year-old? This is not okay! Well, I mean, I guess she's a
Sonya
little kid too, so...
It's Sonya Nevermind in Teru Teru?
So the joke of her is she's literally Princess Apricot.
I mean, she's
Sound
kind of
familiar?
like-
Also, every time you rescue a princess, you get a cutscene of cats fucking.
Nice. Harlan, not a furry.
Long live El Poco.
Long live El Poco. The world is ours. You have defeated the Oni King. And got a wife in the process too, because that's how marriage works.
It is in our country.
Oh,
You've done it, King Tarliny. This is a joyous occasion. To celebrate, I'm just gonna change the accent every fucking line. To
I get it.
celebrate, I will expand the castle. Please enjoy your life as a newlywed in the new Princess Manor. Oh no.
Remember how I said Hauser would have to build things again?
Oh no.
Yeah, golden treasure is 5,000.
That is a lot of money. I will look at what you posted, Tannis, shortly. Also, this is not how marriage works. This is not okay.
Also,
Why is there a cat boy?
you may notice the castle looks a little different.
Yeah.
Hauser also upgraded it.
All of my thumbs are broken once more. Oh, the unification of the world. Wow, that was easy.
Imperialism works.
Imperialism works, kids! So cool!
wait, is this Little King story? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Your footwork while dodging the Oni King's fierce attacks was truly a sight to behold. Reminds me of the times Pancho and I cheated death on the battlefield. Now, if this king would just stop cheating death when I try to stab him at night.
Professor Pancho! Who's Velso? Tenko, John Masala says you're holding up to Momo?
Mumu?
Easy.
I hate it!
Sir, Pola Doratore. Professor Farasi. Guys, name.
Oh no.
Yosanose. Furaladera. Shishi Kababu. The man of the she's
Shishi Bababoo.
Shishi Kababu.
Figizano. Fiazo. You're holding up in a circle.
Super party animal.
Konenero knows a. King. Tiazonda Figazano.
Time for the full map.
No.
That's big.
Itori, Utori, Sanni,
Egg.
Hey,
Ni, Mokunin, and in Evish the Nine, Huzesvelto. Vorai. Depending on them. They raid Bokmanksen. There's no Yosonosa Koromanino. Figazano, Fizesa, Tizoni, Tiere.
just gonna look at like a map to give me some context. How big the world actually is.
Well, that's that. The following day, in a slightly nicer room in a slightly grander castle, King Tarliny sits on his throne. Outside of his kingdom and beyond, there lies a vast world, unexplored by all. It seems that there are many mysterious kings. Who is the greatest? Tiny King Tarliny, champion of Apoko, or one of the 6 kings left? Go to the Sunflower Plains and beat those so-called kings. The world will soon be yours. So yeah, now there's a lot more space to decorate and whatnot. We have another picture of the king.
Nice. I'm not sure if that's a Picasso or a Gorillaz reference.
We also get a picture of the boss. And a picture of the princess we rescued.
Wow.
Now we could go decorating, but we don't have enough pictures to really make good decorating happen. And the castle will be upgraded again.
Apparently the size of the world is approximately 0.2 square miles. It's just under a kilometer from north to south and east to west.
Also, it's time for another festival. About us conquering another culture.
Yay! Celebration.
It's the Vendi Vinti Vinci Fest.
I see.
So yeah, our castle's become much bigger. Now we have the Princess Manor, and we actually have walls and stuff surrounding us. And a much better bridge.
Turns out that getting married has benefits.
And look at this. It's just a picture of him. Alright, so let's see what's inside of the Princess Manor.
I'm scared, Harley. Is this just gonna be like a fucking prison? Wait. It's just...
Interesting how there's a large table and curtains. 6 more curtains.
No! No! We're not letting an 8-year-old kid start a harem! Harley, no! We're not doing that! This game, are you telling me this game is a fucking harem up? Are you serious?
Yep.
I fucking hate this! I hate Japan!
Oh, and
This is
trust me,
gross.
wait until you see the MILF.
Harlan, did you just make the implication that this 8-year-old fucking kid is going to abduct and marry a MILF in this video game on the Nintendo Wii rated E10 and up?
Don't worry, they're all very happy.
I think this is a good place to stop the recording.
Already?
Harlan, I just heard the phrase, wait until you see the MILF, in the context of an 8-year-old kid starting a hair.
So what she's hinting towards is that each, one of the princesses you rescue also has their own special quest in the suggestion box.
Cool.
You just given up, haven't you?
I'm
Let's stop the festivities and then save. I'll just edit this into an actual proper part.
sure. I'm sorry. I just. Holy shit.
Remember how I said this game gets fucking wild?
You weren't lying, were you?
I
I
wasn't
kinda wanna bring
lying.
everybody back in because
I
this
wasn't
is-
lying when I said we were moments between when the game starts going.
God.
And
Oh God.
And Lynn, your eyes weren't deceiving you. Those weird things you fucking saw were accurate. There is a kingdom that's just a giant fucking egg. That was a TV broadcast tower. Technology has no meaning in this world.
I don't think meaning has any meaning in this world.
It does not. Wait until you meet the Donald Trump jokes.
What? I'm sorry, what? I...
So yes, I will edit this into the next part, but in case we end up having a long hiatus between this part and the next one, stick around. This game's fucking great.
Yeah, do that, I guess.
There's no escape, Lynn.
Maybe if I... What angle is needed? I've got the knife, but I'm not sure how to aim it. I should have practiced.
He's got a wife now. Do I have to kill her too? Oh, fuck me.
No, the wife's so good. That poor woman. Fuck is wrong with this kid? Shit. He can't just go around deciding to marry women. I don't care if they're okay with it. He's 8.
Did we make
Is this
divorce
even
legal? Do we have marriage laws? Oh
it
God.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's against natural law. It's just basic human decency. Jesus.
Should I like push a divorce bill under his nose or something before I kill him? Just
This
maybe.
kid can barely read, right? Like, I don't even know if he can read. If I just plop it down and say it's for, like, a ball pit, he would probably sign it.
Has he even like done anything other than just murder things? What? Like the plan was make him king, then take his place, and actually rule. But Jesus, what?
I mean, do we even know, like, does divine right to rule even a thing? We just decided he was a king, but he doesn't have any qualifications.
Like he's
There's
got the crown and the super scepter
He
thing.
says he's got God's support, but the only proof he has of that is a random ass piece of paper he found on the street saying to kill the boss, hit him really hard. Like, what the fuck does that prove? What does it even mean? Fuck.
So in the time between this recording part and the last part, as I was splicing these, I just took a moment and ran around the castle and decorated everything.
Fair.
Taking slight moments. We just don't really have enough options to make anything really good.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I am here.
My king, there is a kingdom of party animals that does nothing but party non-stop. Be careful though, their king possesses powerful breath attacks. Bring an army of soldiers for this battle. My king, there's a kingdom made of nothing but delicious confectionery. Their king looks like a cream puff but comes at you like an avalanche. Be sure to bring miners with you. And a bunch of rumors. Berserker Knight? I found a guardian. I haven't asked, are you a guardian? It didn't answer, it just beat me up and stole my watch. Headed to the Wavy Rock Forest to check it out. Giant mushroom rumor. The fungi in mushroom forest are moving. They're actually walking. Wait, what? One of them has thick eyebrows and spits poison. It's gotta be a guardian. We also have Apricot's hobby. I'm not gonna read this one.
Yeah.
I have some dignity.
What? To my beloved king. Fuck you, bitch-ass motherfucker. I'm going to piss on your wife. And I am your wife.
I
This will be
refuse to
easy.
fight Pickle Gangster. Hell no.
Pickle gangster.
You don't want to know.
Pickle gangster.
So let's fight the Berserker Knight. We've already explored the area around him, and there's a bunch of stuff we could purchase right now. But we're super close to being able to purchase the shopping arcade, which will give us the merchants.
Oh no. Harlan, are we gonna invent capitalism?
Oh, you act like we're inventing it.
Oh no.
An edit seeing Facebook from an edit seeing Facebook from 8 to 9. An edit seeing Facebook from 8. An edit seeing
What
Facebook
the
from
fuck is she saying?
I have no fucking clue.
an edit seeing Facebook from an edit seeing Facebook.
So, this is a new collectible. Around the entire game, you can find wonder spots, which are little pink signs. You check them, you get a little picture of Apricot at there, and it's marked off the checklist.
An edit seeing Facebook from 8.
Facebook Pro.
This is a big old game-long quest, too.
Yeah. Figures.
So, this upcoming boss fight can be a bit of a pain when you don't know how to deal with it. Also, this happens.
What? The
Oh no,
sky is
oh
falling.
no, the sky is falling.
I'm sorry, what?
It's a better telescope. And the stars are shaking. The sky is falling.
Is this some Truman Show ass bullshit?
King Tarliny, you came at the right time. There is something I must tell you. While I was researching my study of the stars when I realized something terrible. If we have any strong quakes, the stars in the sky may shake loose and fall. The
Sorry,
world,
what?
the world, the world. The world may end.
Sawaru, though!
This is
Wait.
huge. Excuse me. I suppose I got a little too excited. I'm calm now, I assure you. Ignore me, and go embark on your adventurous journey to the outside world. Congratulations on the prosperity of your kingdom. Hooray for King Tarliny.
I'm sorry, what? The fuck just happened?
Well, let's read his notes, without his consent.
Oh, you know, as you do.
Strange to port line at Skinny Ray's desk. I noticed this while doing some celestial observation. If the quakes worsen, all the stars will fall as shooting stars, even the ones we cannot see. This is a grave discovery. It is a meteor shower of destruction. I must tell the world. It is not the ground that is shaking. The whole world is.
I don't like where this is going.
Oh, what could possibly go wrong with that?
I think a lot of things could possibly go wrong.
Alright, so... I have a query for you, Lynn.
Yeah.
Considering the normal bosses let you, whenever you, if the king dies, you get to restart. And some of these fights are going to get, you know, pretty ridiculous. Is it okay if I put a save state in front of the boss, just the way that way, you know, cuts down on
Yeah, sure.
time of walking back and forth? Considering you can save at any time, it's just busy work of walking.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Purely for the sake of making the recording go smoother.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, baby.
What
So
was
that weird statue,
Oh,
it is
yeah.
the Clockwork Knight. This thing is weird.
Okay, nice, whatever it's called. Flight of the Bumblebees in the background. What the fuck?
So the way it works is that each rotation it will slow down a bit more. Eventually becomes slow enough you can start actually fighting it.
I see.
Once it stops, back off and get near the edge of the arena. If you back out too far, you'll leave. And the fight will reset.
This is what fighting Ornstein is like if he had another 15,000 years of shit sitting around.
If he got even better at his job.
Yeah, something like that.
So yeah, this guy, however, has a pinch mode that makes him infinitely more dangerous. A reminder, if you walk outside of those, you know, caution signs, the game assumes you run away.
Yeah.
Which means you don't have that much room to maneuver. Which is a problem considering he's going for round 2. Now he's going to start charging into the arena proper. And get very particular spacing to dodge that. And he's not done.
Yes.
Consider me this guy has a pinch mode, huh?
Yeah. It's Ornstein if you got really tired every time you charged.
You know, it's a classic bait the chargement fight, but he has one hell of a counter if you take too long. With that charge in the center, that thing. That was the move that made this fight ridiculous when I played this first as a kid. Took me forever to figure out the exact spacing, not to walk out of the fight either. But he's done.
Yay. Let's talk.
Difficult for roads. Busy.
drops the wavy rock forest scorpion with such ease.
That's pretty close to what I remember it being nice.
Uma would no longer appear in that area. We can expand further. Right, Poncho? Poncho! No! Don't fight me there! Ah!
We get 6,000 for doing that.
Yeah.
And, you know, progress and more areas to expand to.
I can't believe you can't sell, houses ripped off testicles. That's shit.
Fan letter of love.
Of law.
Can't get so nervous when I see you, huh? That's because I really, really love you. Hope you have a nice day today. Fine on. King's Fan Club number 4. IN. Considering how long it's been, I'm going to go ahead and just look at the other fan letters. SP. A. NK. IN. I wonder what it's going to be. Turnip Warrior Yan, no. King's Game, fuck no. So now you have the mysterious hag rumor. There's a strange hag who lives alone in the owl forest across the river. And rumor has it that she's the guardian of that forest. Scary. In Mad Mask rumor. Looking for cryberries, and if you're not one, don't worry, I'll make you one. I fear no one. Our torn forest belongs to us. Know your place and stay there. Guardian Ogre Ergo.
Glad he's letting us know.
So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and fight the owl lady. However, we could have bought the guard badges earlier, but I decided not to. We also have defense formation and evade formation.
Nice.
I'll grab those after a bit as well. We also now can build Stone City. This is where miners are gained. And Mega Carpenters.
Mega carpenters?
They're carpenters, but faster.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
We want to pick up the shopping arcade. Costs a lot.
Yeah.
However, it's extremely worth it. I may as well buy
Yes,
this.
my king, I may have lost my testes, but I still have my hands to build. Please don't kill me.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Let's go find some carefree idiots.
Dumbass, bitch-ass motherfuckers.
Now I'm thinking about it, I don't know if we actually have enough villagers to fill 17. I haven't bought that many space upgrades because I've been saving up for the shopping arcade. That could be a problem.
We're in need.
Don't worry, the shopping arcade pays for itself very quickly. So this is the, I'm pretty sure this is the most expensive class in the game to make someone become. A savvy merchant. Savvy merchants refuse to do any hard labor. They will not smash things, they will not do anything of real value, and they have pretty low HP and stats. So why does one want one? They can find secret holes to excavate. And remember those weird purse things? This is the class that can open them. And the purses always have extremely good amounts of money in them, so it's worth getting one of these as soon as possible. And there may or may not be a boss who's actually weak to savvy merchants, so it's definitely a good idea to deal with them. This bridge is the bane of my existence.
The absolute chaos of all the documents still is something I will not get over.
Oh yeah, no, it never leaves you.
Yeah.
Well, it looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, they pretty much always give you the big, super expensive, you know, 3,000 worth treasures. So let's go beat up an old woman.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's go beat up the hag.
Mm-hmm. She's different, so I have to beat her up.
Yeah. No, that's how it works. Sorry, anime rules.
Let me just... She's really easy, but just for the sake of safety. So all those totem poles actually relate to her boss fight. Now she's kind of interesting. And she's in fact an owl.
Oh, well, at least she has a mask on to help her,
Yeah, no, she knows...
social distancing.
So she
Where
summons
is-
owls. And will teleport around. Strat. Avoid the owls as best you can.
Don't get hit.
And just start shopping on various parts of the area. Avoid being near her whenever she summons.
Yes, 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 yes.
The trick is, you want to drop the platforms out from under her. Like so. And then just swarm her.
Swarm the bitch!
Lumberjacks are pretty nice for this fight, because they are made out of wood. You can knock her down when she's doing her pose and summoning the owls, but it's not the best idea. So yeah, if you want to do this fight safe, it could take a bit.
It's one of those fights.
Because the owls run away, but they stay for a second, which means less time to wail on her. See? Also, if you run out of poles, new ones do spawn.
That's nice.
You may know she's summoning more owls now. Oh, nice. Like I said, she's not really dangerous, just takes a bit. Now that there's no pole, she'll just start spawning in the center also. And hiding up on her little roost. Yeah, she summons a lot of owls. Yeah, this fight's over. We did it! We beat up an old woman!
Huzzah!
Victory!
Victory? Question mark?
Exclamation points.
You took out the Owl Forest Guardian in a flash. Puma will no longer appear in that area. We can expand further. Right, Poncho? Please don't take my nuts. Please don't take my nuts. Oh, thank God.
I got the replacement nuts by taking Liam's nuts. He doesn't
How
deserve
it be
them.
on this bitchin' earth.
So yeah, we got an extra 3,000 just from dealing with the purse.
Yes, sir.
What do you want, Suit Chris, today?
The runaway dragon. I'm not fucking with that thing.
Yeah, it's a fucking dragon. I don't know what you expect.
We will be fucking around with a fair amount of the auxiliary, you know, randomly generated mini bosses.
Yeah.
Mainly because there's a thing, one of the books you get is to fight one of every enemy.
Nice.
So naturally, I'll be doing that, and some of them can only be found by challenging them. So let's go ahead and buy defense formation and evade formation. We could buy this, but that's a waste of money right now. Instead, let's buy the villages to get some more citizens in this place. And notice how specials become active again. Now we can modify the podium. We can now summon specific citizens. Meaning the entire runaround of trying to find people, gone.
Yep. That's really cool.
What was his name? Oh, it was Sonic. Now I can bring up a list of your citizens. You can equip items or appoint people to the Royal Guard really easily here. Man, talk about convenience. I'm scratching my balls.
Talk about it.
Or lack thereof after Howler took them.
Service flight. Talk about a low-budget flight.
No food or movies, I'm out of here. So now we have the citizen list.
I see. We've got Mike, Jaden, Aiden, Baden, Layden, Zayden.
So yeah, now we can see all their names. And we can give them equipment. The toy staff is basically a joke weapon. As it says, it's for looks only, but now you can have this specific soldier wielding a stupid-looking staff.
Oh, you know, as you do.
And we can, I don't know, give this person that. And also actually put him on the Royal Guard. We can also give a gauntlet, which gives a basic life plus 3. Pretty nice. So you can get some really, really strong equipment.
Yeah, I would imagine.
But yeah, now the citizen list means we can do this very easily. So you press up on the D-pad to change formation. Guard formation is, as it sounds, this is much better for evading attacks considering you no longer have your tail hanging out behind you, like what we ran into with the Oni King, you know?
Yeah.
However, it is slower at attacking than, you know, the standard behind you. And we have the evade formation. They follow you exactly. This is good for getting through specifically narrow little alcoves, or dodging specific patterns. It's pretty situational, but those situations, it's invaluable. Also, we gain the ability to make Gourmet Town, which I'll be explaining what that one does later. So remember this place?
Yeah, you actually.
Yeah, now we get to actually fight the boss here. This is why I went ahead and actually ran through all these areas before summoning any of the bosses. Considering, you know, you wouldn't have a chance to explore them if you just summon the boss at the
That
start.
makes sense.
That's why I just spent a lot of time seemingly wasting our time. Time for a very obnoxious boss.
Oh shit, he's got a cleaver. Is that Tack and the power of Juju?
Oh no. So this
Wow.
guy is weird. He is terrified of us.
He's just running! Oh, this poor dude! Why are you chasing him? Oh no.
This is the entire fight.
You're just chasing him! It's
However,
right,
every now and then
right.
you'll start getting pissed off. And swap the guard. Back off. Move forward. Move back. Move forward. He always does it twice. And it gives you a better chance to wail on him. But yeah, this fight could be a bit of a bitch. Just because it takes forever.
And how's he is?
At least I believe he always does it twice. I wouldn't feel real stupid if he doesn't. Thankfully, as long as you know how his actual main attack works, he can't fight back even remotely. As you can see here. So it's just the waiting game.
Yeah.
As a kid, until I figured out how he worked, I remember this fight being ridiculous.
Yeah, I can imagine.
He also gives a creaking wood sound effect that's kind of hard to hear unless you're listening for it. To also alert you when he's about to attack.
Yeah.
And the worst thing is he's slightly, just ever so slightly faster than you, so, you know, chasing him is just an absolute pain.
Yes. So much fun.
Like, I definitely appreciate the idea, but it just kind of sucks that the actual fight's a drag.
Yeah.
Oh, we just got so lucky. That soldier's holding on for dear life, and this is amazing. If you're extremely lucky, sometimes the soldiers will just hold on and just chew through him like that.
Nice.
I don't know what makes him actually hold on or fall off.
Hold on to the night. There will be no shame.
But he's done.
The difficult Khalif Kaldan busy.
You defeated the Torn Forest Guardian without breaking a sweat.
Difficult Khalif Kaldan
Uma will no longer appear in that area. We can expand further. Expand your mind, Amori.
Oh no.
Sorry. I just gave Harlan PTSD flashbacks.
Oh no. Oh. Also, there's another reason why we recruited savvy merchants.
Oh,
They can come up to you and give you and try and sell you things.
Interesting.
These are always extremely important and good. So it's one more guardian. The giant mushroom.
It's the giant mushroom, Charlie Brown.
No. So it just forcibly makes all the citizens gain +1 life.
Oh yeah. Don't ask.
So we have
Don't
Gourmet
ask how that
Town with the Culinary Academy, which make chefs.
What? Are they like killers or?
Chefs are a gimmick class. They can kind of do most of everything, but they're not really strong in anything in particular, right?
Right.
There's a specific enemy type that are giant chickens that they one-shot.
I see.
These chickens are really fucking tough. And there may or may not be a special variant that's literally invincible to anything but a chef, and one-shots everything.
I see. So you just wanted to keep around probably like one chef.
Keep 2.
Yeah.
Soldier Town, Veterans Barracks, that makes better soldiers. And Stone City is where you get all that.
Take me down to the Stone City. The Stone is City. I guess.
I guess.
I guess.
Is Stone City?
Yes.
So it's time for one more Guardian before we actually get to go back to exploring areas and not just mindlessly slaughtering bosses.
Yeah. As you do. Soldier Channel.
So yeah, those edicts pop up whenever you have enough citizens. And it's actually very, very good. Like, look at how much HP our soldiers in front now have.
Oh my god, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Once we actually finish purchasing everything, I'll actually give us a proper tour of the whole city, you know?
Yeah.
So remember the Mushroom Forest?
Are we gonna fight the big mushroom?
Yeah, remember the very obvious giant purple mushroom?
Yeah.
This fight can also be a real pain. Make sure you have the guard formation or else this fight will be a nightmare. Look at him.
Oh my god, that's horrifying.
His name is Mush Bro.
I see.
He fights by tunneling underground and trying to hit you from below.
Punch, bro. I don't know if that was a typo.
So whenever he starts doing this, back off and get space. He will now spin after you, trailing poison. As the fight goes on, he does this for longer and longer, and goes faster at the start. As you can see why you need guard. He can also be a real dickhead with that when he shows up from below the ground. Yeah, get used to hearing "Arr-hur-hur." But when you know what you're doing, this fight isn't that bad. It just make sure you have guard. For the love of God, have guard formation.
Have guard.
He also has a pinch mode, but he doesn't, you know, make an obvious indicator of it like the knight did. He's going for it again. So yeah, he's much more aggressive by showing up from below now, and we'll do it multiple times before cycling back to spin. Holy shit, we killed him before he even did the super spin.
Wow.
So yeah, no, he has a super longly charged spin where he will fill almost the entire arena. If you don't, you need guard formation and not just have them get trailed back.
You defeated the Mushroom Forest Guardian with 0 effort.
Literally this time.
You will no longer appear in this area. We can expand further. Right, Poncho?
So, are you ready for classism?
Oh yeah. It's time for classism.
That's the rich part of town.
I see. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Man, you always war hard. War hard is short for work hard, and since you're a war hard king, you need to chill. I'm rooting for ya. Lokar, boobies, lates. King Fan
Boobies?
Club number 5. G.
I'm sorry, did it... That's boobies! The game just said boobies! Why?
This game is chaos.
I can tell that.
So remember
That
what
is-
this is a final King Fan Club letter, and it ends with G.
Oh no. Oh.
Were you paying attention what all the letters were? S P A N K I N G.
I wanna die! What is with this game? Why?
It does not stop. So yes, Royal City has the school.
Children are the future. Time to invest in educational reform.
So this is how you make children evolve into carefree adults.
I see.
This is also another place where you can get chefs.
It's super ultra glamorous.
I want to save up for... We need this. Like, literally, we need it to advance.
Yeah. Buff miners.
Yeah, buff miners main game because they also have super high HP totals. And you know, rocks hate them. All because of this one simple trick. However, beating Mushborough also let us access the next areas. We can't fight the Guardians until we fight more Kings, but we can check them out just like last time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
First things first, let's go actually, you know, get some miners.
Ah, yes.
Where is it? There it is. Much like with Lumberjacks, I recommend having 2 of these. You never actually need any more builders than the regular. It's just that mega and up make it much easier. Also, we can build a bridge here for a nice little shortcut, so let's do that. Eventually. Selene, are you ready for probably the most bizarre enemy type in the game?
Sure.
Oh, it's not there yet? Cowards! Okay, we can't deal with that yet, but we can show off something else. That's cool. What could this be?
Oh, Jesus.
This is the Shadow Forest. There is nothing here other than the boss. You can
I
probably
see.
guess how that fight goes.
Yeah.
I want to check something. I could have sworn I opened it. There's a big post-game optional side thing that I swear should have activated by now, but maybe I didn't open the path? It's over here in this forest. Yeah, I know I'm just having weird RNG. Okay.
Understood.
So now it's time to run all the way back to Dark Valley and explore the top parts of it. And some little extra side areas as we slowly but surely make our way to Sunflower Land. Also, evade formation lets you cheese out this stupid dickhead bridge.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's the
I,
specific formation thing. Thankfully, we don't need chefs until we go to Sunflower Plains, so we can actually get some more money by exploring Dark Valley proper. And here's our first wonder spot.
Yay! I guess. So excited.
Eternal excitement. So Dark Valley top half has the right side and the left side. Right side requires a bridge or a staircase. Well, a staircase is just a bridge going up.
That's true.
And the left requires miners.
Yes. Yes.
Wow! Way!
Way! Also, while I'm here, see that weird blue tree?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, damn it. Oh no, he's good. Those trees can be climbed by a very specific class.
Monkey.
Nope. Take a wild guess at what class can climb trees.
Lumberjacks?
Nope. It's one we don't have.
Well, yeah.
No guesses? No more? Hmm? Children.
I...
Children are considered their own special class.
I'm sorry, what?
And their special
You can
ability...
take children into battle?
Yeah, they will not fight, will not do any work, but they will climb trees.
That is...
That is the only thing they're allowed to do. Isn't this game the greatest?
This game sure is something.
Oh, hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's see what's in there. Probably nothing. Yep. See, I just showed that it'll always be here to fuck with you. Dark Valley will now spawn fake, holes.
Nice.
Also, remember Cowbones, the first boss?
Yeah.
This is basically just non-Bones Cow.
Yeah. A boneless cow, if you will.
No, I will not.
I guess you won't then. I can't stop you.
I refuse. I deny this. I'm gonna warn people at home right now, whenever you break one of those, be careful. There could be mimic rock piles that will drop an enemy that can be only killed by a miner. That's why you keep two. So one can activate it and the other can kill. At least I think the enemy can only be killed by a miner. I never tried anything else because I was too terrified of them. Also sheep. Meh. Of course, they're evil demonic sheep, like all sheep.
Yeah. I don't know if I agree with that.
Listen, I went to a petting zoo as a little kid. Sheep were evil. I'm also unnecessarily aggressive against sheep, because later on you can just kind of shred them, but right now you kind of have to actually respect the sheep's privacy in space, which is unfortunate.
Sheep supremacy.
Also, that. That's a formal boss again, but literally this time, even has the same insta-kill. So, you know, careful. Has way less HP, thankfully. So just be very careful and... That's not the only frog that attacks you while walking this path for some reason. So, you know, be careful. Watch for rolling frogs, I suppose.
Can you kill it in under 0.58 presses?
No. Also, just like in Pikmin, this game has a small grace period for enemies that attack by eating. If you kill it right then, they can still escape.
That's good.
Just like with Bull Blacks in Pikmin. Anyway, your reward for dealing with all those frogs is a spear.
One spear.
Hey, you can equip it. Pretty good. It's one of the better weapons in the game, honestly. There we go. Sheep is dead. Is there another frog after this?
How many more frogs must we?
A lot! Okay, no, this should just be another wonder spot, I believe. Yeah, there it is. Haunted Zone number 1.
It's haunted. It's a zone. Haunted zone. Oh my
Apparently.
god, we found the ghost zone!
Oh no! He's a
Da, da,
phantom.
da, 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 da.
He's a phantom.
He's a thing. He's a thing.
Yes. Let's run back and call it a day. We'll explore the rest of it tomorrow. Now, there's a reason why I did that. After you spend some time, you know, actually going around exploring and collecting items, if you sit on your throne to collect your tallies, something may happen. Also, we got a good chunk of money for all that.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. Oh shit. Excuse me, my king. It seems that there is someone loitering on the bridge. Please investigate this matter. Oh shit, there's somebody loitering on the bridge. Better go beat the shit out of them.
He walked right into my assassin. God damn, was that easy?
Bruh. Who's voicing?
You do.
Okay. I'd like to take this time to apologize to you right now. Yes, you! The one in front of the screen playing Little King's Story! Are they gonna apologize for making it a harem game, please? I have to admit that I feel incredibly ashamed right now. You should. Oh, you're the king of all Poco. You must excuse me. I tend to talk to myself a lot. You must forgive me. My name is Ginger. That's right, Ginger. Oh my god, I can't believe they put a fox player. I'm a traveling art dealer, and a bit of an imbecile. 100 extremely talented fans gave me their artwork. And I lost it all. Yes, every last piece of art. It seems that there was a hole in my knapsack. Bruh, you'll look for them for me? No way! Oh my, you sure are a great king. I'll be in your debt. Thank you very much. You come across a picture, be sure to bring it to me. I'll be forever grateful. Open up art exhibit.
Gather the art pieces scattered around the world and bring them to Ginger.
This is now Animal Crossing. I'll be in the forest next to town. Thanks again.
Remember that thing I was wondering why it hadn't activated yet?
Yeah. Shaw.
So, let's go see what that piece of artwork is. After all, there's one. See those blue dots on the map now? Now that that's activated, those things spawn. So let's collect one out of all. I'm not going to collect all of these. Fuck no, that's torture.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
And the reward for doing it isn't that great, but art piece number 19. Clucky Night by Broderick Poling. These are all
Wait.
fan art.
That's really cool, actually. I like
Fan enemy designs. Ones that didn't get used, got turned into collectibles.
That's actually really neat.
Yeah. They're from all sorts of quality, too, so like, there's gonna be all sorts of things you'll see here. Some that are abstract abominations that I'm terrified of and see in my sleep.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, actually really cool. Also,
Pas capable. Parti. Non, du tout.
Eat rats, rats. There are rats. Eat dirty sewer rats. Rats, rats. We are the rats.
yeah, I know she's getting
We're the
ratsed.
rats. Michael, it's your birthday today. Cake and ice cream is on its way. And Michael, such a good. Oh my God, that man is dead. Wait, no, never mind.
So Liam blew his whistle, and it scared them away after they knocked him over.
That's amazing.
Remember that. That happens every day, by the way. People at the castle actually have a lot of things that they do throughout the day. It's just normally you're busy off doing things. Also, the rats appear to have been going after us. Is that how it works? Is that how rats work? I don't know anymore. Rats, rats, rats,
We are
rats.
the rats.
So the parasol might stun enemies. It is a spear, does not increase damage, but it has a chance to stun. This is busted good, by the way. Like, at one point I will be actually... There's actually something the game requires you to actually bother checking out your castle mates' schedules and whatnot. So whenever I take care of that, I'll actually, explain and show off everything that they do. Also, after we beat the Oni King, this door opened. It leads directly to the other side of where the Oni King was. Pretty neat. So yeah, whenever I see artwork, I'll actually, go for it, but there's some that's just so difficult to get that it's not worth it, and there's a fair amount of them that are on trees, which means you have to bring kids, and bringing kids is a pain in the ass, because it's just dead weight, you know?
How do I reach these keys?
Yeah, who would have guessed that children aren't tactically viable? Fire Emblem taught me wrong. Who would have thought?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that if you just put a kid in there with like a knife in the forest, then he can keep a whole army at bay for like hours.
That's what Fire Emblem taught me. Fire Emblem Awakening taught me that my strongest units for children.
Oh no.
I see.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I believe this hole will actually just be an artwork piece, because it just spawned now. No, money. Nice.
Really reeling it in.
I am really reeling it in.
That's a lot of plants.
Was a lot of plants.
You're really reeling it in.
Artwork in the plants.
Artwork in the plants. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Get used to saying that whenever you see these.
Yeah, understandable.
They are very creative.
I mean, yeah, no, they're definitely...
Better than I could draw. And like it fits the game's aesthetic to a T, which is honestly kind of crazy. Savvy merchants will actually dig in holes,
Interesting.
which is the only work they'll actually do. Like, these blue trees are all over the goddamn place. There's a hole there we have to drop down for it. I believe we want to go over here first. Greed is good. Also, another purse. Well on its way to paying for itself. And this is an alternate entrance to Sunflower Fields. We'll be going there after we grab that last little hole. More artwork. The Eye Lasher.
That looks like an Earthbound enemy.
Yeah.
Like, I can just hear the fucking da-da-da-da-da. Da-da.
It's got that energy. It's probably a fake, but it might be artwork.
I found you, faker.
You're the fake hedgehog around here.
Yes, 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 yes.
So, like, for going up something like this, evade formation is made for this. You know?
Yeah, it makes things a little easier. Oh shit, Art. How are you gonna get down there? You're gonna just chuck somebody. Like, how would you grab that Art?
You'll see. First, we have to grab this art. Flet.
Flet. Hung Kwang. See.
See, it's quite simple.
Just drop off. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, that's actually a pretty cool drawing.
Dragadaloon.
I kind of like that one.
Yeah, no, it makes me think of Pikmin also. Like the weird floaty puffy things. Wonder spot number 2, Sunflower Pains. Who would have guessed? Sunflower Plains. Add a miner to your royal guard to gain access to a safer routes.
Sunflower blood.
So your reward for bothering to actually, you know, bring a miner is you can kind of skip most of this place if you want to.
That's nice.
Not that we're going to, because there's a lot of money you can make here. Look at that gigantic hole.
It's a dummy thick hole.
And ignore the gigantic dragon.
Oh my god, yeah.
More art. Nessie, the mechanical monster.
Also really cool.
Scylla's watermelons are the bane of my goddamn existence. We're not that bad, but I just still don't like them. I want them to perish. You'll understand later. So the scarecrows were actually point their way to get through this area easier. Nope, Rockin hasn't spawned yet. Nope, that's real also. Sunflower Plains is one of the more intricate areas, honestly, which is kind of cool. Also, these pots are fake.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why are there so many pots here?
They're actually snail.
Makes sense.
You dumb stupid idiot don't even know about a pot snail.
I'm sorry, I got a little bit distracted. It ended up a little bit from the Wikipedia article on the visual cortex. And
I see.
what? Okay. So, the visual cortex is split into different layers. There's different stages of visual cortex. So, the first stage is called V1. And it uses this one part. Yeah, so here. V1 has a very well-defined map of the spatial information and vision. For example, in humans, the upper band of the calcarine sulcus, the occipital lobe, responds strongly to the lower half of the visual field. And the lower bank of the calcarine is the upper half of the visual field. The concept is written on the topic mapping is a transformation. What the fuck? Is a transformation of the visual image from the retina to V1. Correspondence between a given location in V1 and the subjective relative visual field is very precise. Even the blind spots are mapped to the V1. The fuck?
Wait, are you hacking into the Pentagon?
No, actually, this kinda is crazy. So basically, there's like a part of our brains. So you know how like when you're looking around, right? That signal's coming from your like eye, right?
Right.
That your brain is processing. There's basically it's like a fucking computer. There's a part of your brain, specifically the visual cortex, that's basically directly mapped to your field of vision, such that like where you have like the neurons correspond to that particular part of where you're seeing. So like next to the way your brain like knows what to pay attention to or like shift attention to is what part of like the neuron. It's like a sheet of neurons that directly corresponds to where you see, and like whatever neuron is firing off the hardest, that's where you tend to go.
Garkin.
Garkin. Hi, Garkin.
Also, the reason I hate the melons is that there's fake melons, called
Yeah.
melancholies. And meet the chickens.
Ah.
Also, that's one of the fake rocks I was talking about.
Oh shit. It's another Yeety boy.
He's very dangerous, actually. That attack is surprisingly dangerous.
Yeah.
As you can see, like I said, take miners to get an easier path. So look at the rock.
Yeah.
You can tell it's a fake because look at the eyes at the very bottom, in the middle.
Oh, I can see it, yeah. Two little black dots.
One shot.
Nice that. And dead.
I want to go ahead and run back.
Yeah, I apologize, but basically, like, legitimately, like, the way that your brain handles, like, seeing internally is by having a literal fucking sheet of neurons that correspond exactly to, like, your field of vision. To the point, like, if you were to hypothetically poke a hole in it, you just wouldn't be able to see or, like, mentally, like, process that particular spot. It's like a
God
1 to
damn.
1 correspondence. What the fuck? And that's why you actually have clear vision in the center of your, like, your line of sight as opposed to the edges. And it's because there's a higher, more densely packed neurons in the middle. It's like a fucking, like, pixels on a screen. What the fuck?
Strange.
That is really fucking weird. It's kind of crazy that we understand so much. Like,
Brain
we
is
still don't understand
insane.
anything, but, like, the fact we have split it up into 6 different layers and understand what each of these layers do.
Lynn, the brain is whack.
Yes, sir.
Actually, may as well save. So yeah, now we can make, chefs. Perfectly timed. It's almost like I was planning for that or something. You know?
Holy shit, there's a whole name for it.
Really?
It's called, retinopathy. Retinopathy. If you look here, this is like an image demonstrating it. So there's like a direct correlation between the different, like you can see a map of this chunk of the brain and like how it like processes like visual information.
Ah.
And it's crazy.
Hmm.
So it's like every layer directly corresponds with like the visual field of like that you see out of your eye, but like has a different pattern to it. And it's like layered, like it like
Tear shell. Tear shell.
stand
Yeah, some of these get interesting.
deal with like
Isn't there one hidden one of these? Maybe it's in the trash. That makes sense. Nope. Hmm. Oh, now it's there. Ah, whatever. Anyway, now we can make a chef. Like I said, chefs are only good for dealing with chickens. But while we're here, let's take care of what's over here. Because it's actually pretty cool. You know, once we finally get a chance.
yeah. This will take a while.
Yeah, go ahead and just Tell me more.
Yeah, I don't fully comprehend it, but like, what the fuck?
Everyone's gonna be so fucking confused because he posted in the chat.
Yeah,
It's gonna be great.
shit. Just crazy.
You can see what I meant by there's no punishment for using normal carpenters, but it takes a bit. This is why once you actually have, enough space to actually, have proper amounts of people, I recommend having 2 of the actual proper high-tier carpenter, or whatever, for whatever the game wants. You know? Especially whenever the game starts throwing enemies at you while you're trying to build things, which will happen soon. We can almost cheer, which will speed things up at least. And to be fair, being able to go good across this bridge is very, very, very worth it.
Yeah.
Finally. Speed this up. No, I can't break that last one. Almost. Alright. So, remember turnips?
Yeah.
What if turnips were red?
Probably means they're eaten.
I mean, you're almost right.
Okay, that one is. I'm gonna guess the giant one's eaten.
No, that's the boss. We can't fight the boss yet. Meet radishes. A raddies.
Oh my god. These things are terrifying.
These things are dangerous. That little quick charge they have is really deadly. And they have and that charge up they have is one of the actually effective charges in the game. Because it hangs for a while and does a lot of damage. But yeah, this is the radish forest. And you get a lot of money for fighting things in here. And you can probably guess what the big boss of this area is going to be.
Either giant radish or giant. Giant.
I'll give you a hint. It's the hardest guardian in the game.
Dragon.
Like, no, there is a dragon who's a guardian who's a dragon, but this is even worse than that one. It's exactly what you thought. It's just a big radish. But that radish can kick your ass so hard, it's not even funny.
Yeah.
Another mysterious gate we can't get past. That leads to an area of wires. Bizarre. Yeah, the way this thing just get up and just charge is honestly kind of terrifying. And they're fast enough that you really can't have the time to shuffle and, you know, lead for soldiers if you want to actually exploit their openings. See that weird looking bit of crystal?
Yeah.
We can't go over there just yet. Not until we beat the guardian of this area, but that's where the last guardian is hiding.
Last one. I see.
Mm-hmm. We can't fight what's in there for a bit. When I first played this game, I was so upset trying to figure out how I could mine the radish. Because, like, it's the biggest radish of all. It has to have the biggest treasure of all. Come on, money! How do you feel about radishes, Lynn?
Radishes. I don't like radishes.
I've never had them, but I presume I wouldn't like them. Alright. Only a few more groups of radishes to deal with. Damn. Could you imagine no damage run of this game?
That would be hell.
Like, that sounds even worse than, like, Pikmin no damage runs. And those exist and they are torture. Oddly enough, the miners are not good at mining at you know, going through holes. Even though, you know, they should, if you think
Yeah,
about
I
it for
mean,
too
that's
long.
their job, so.
But nope, they're only good at rocks. So, we're already surrounded by radishes all over again. That's why this is a very useful feature.
Jump to castle.
Mm-hmm. It's your get out of jail free card.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, that's just bad. I worry about him a lot.
He needs to... Stop summoning rats.
Rats. Rats.
Rats. Being the rats.
So yeah,
Also,
pretty
I
good haul.
just found out, because it just got announced, but apparently Valve is working with Netflix to anime for Dota. They just announced it. It's coming out next fucking month.
Excuse me, my king.
Excuse me, my king. Did you hear the news?
No!
It seems that a merchant wants to speak with you. Do you want to meet with him?
Always say yes.
Always say yes. It's a remarkable invention here with me today. You can jump from land to land in an instant with this. I will add it to the kingdom plan, so please buy it from there if it tickles your fancy.
The jump cannon.
Jump cannon.
Fast travel.
That's pretty big.
Uh-huh. Why do you think I was like, make sure you make a merchant? They pay for themselves.
Alright. Probably stop here.
Fair.
Getting messages and shit.
You're getting assaulted by messages. Oh.
I hate it when... I...
An 8 Facebook from
Yeah, they try really hard to make this seem like she's genuinely happy in a loving relationship and all that. But this fucking kid is 8. Like... This gives off, like... I have no choice but to suffer because it's impossible. Ninja. Oh my god, I can't believe they put in Ninja Fortnite.
No! Greetings. I am a ninja training in the indoor arts in order to found Alpoka from the shadows. Ugh. I have to update my blog, if you'll excuse me.
Wait, what? There are blogs in this world?
Technology is a non-existent concept. I've told you.
This is whack.
The Gaboom jump cannon. It is the literal cow cannon.
I see. Hi.
We're doing amazingly for popularity. Look at that.
Oh shit, yeah, everybody loves this.
What's that other? That... That's for special classes. I don't think we have any of those yet. Did a kid show up and I didn't realize? I don't know. Either way, that isn't it for now. Join us next time as we see what happens with the fast travel cannon.
Cow cannon. Milk
Cow cannon.
Cow cannon.